Okay, so presentation 3 for 491. Yeah, so me and Connor are gonna do separate videos just to kind of show our own process of the project. Since even though we are partners, we're just gonna do that to kind of show our roles a little bit better. So for those that don't know, me and Connor are doing a live EP, a compilation of recordings showing a bunch of local artists in the Hattiesburg scene. Either they're local to Hattiesburg, they live here, they perform here, or we have one case where there's an artist from Jackson, but they play a lot in Hattiesburg, so it's kind of almost like they are part of that scene. So we have 5 total artists. 4 live in Hattiesburg, 1 lives in Jackson, but plays in Hattiesburg a lot. We have a huge variety of genres. We have Tyler Flateau and the Forgotten Few, kind of like Southern rock, Sloppy Dragon Jackknife, punk rock, I don't know, you decide. We have Ignorant, which they've described themselves as a knuckle dragging caveman core, I believe that's their words, not mine. Grevlex, which is electronic metal stuff. I don't know. I don't want to give them a label. Again, you listen to it, you decide. Grevlex is very unique. And then we also have Surfwax, which I would just say is punk rock. So that's those artists. Each of them is going to have 1 track, so it's a 5-track EP. The EP is going to be called Live from Hattiesburg World. Hattiesburg World is kind of the nickname, I guess, that a lot of people that play in the scene in this area, in the punk scene, or just the underground scene in general in Hattiesburg, call it that. Hattiesburg World is just kind of the nickname that I see a bunch of people throw around to describe the scene around here, so that's what the EP is called, Live from Hattiesburg World, since it's a live EP. Yeah, cool. So the process, things that I've learned, well, I'll just say where we're at now. Everything's like, obviously, I would hope so by now. Everything's completely done, mastered, mixed, everything will be played at the showcase. I'm just having trouble getting it onto streaming services since it's a compilation. It's hard to credit that many artists, even like to just title it various artists and credit a bunch of different ones in the song titles. It's still like difficult to find a service that'll let you do that. I know DistroKid doesn't let me do that. I'm having issues with trying to get it to work on CD Baby. I'm just like, I might just have to put it up on SoundCloud or something. But that's just where we're at for now. I'll probably put it on SoundCloud for now and then figure out how we'll get it on, Spotify, Apple Music, all that sort of stuff later on. So that's where I'm at now. The actual recording is completely done. Everything's mixed and mastered, ready to go. And every song, well, I know we'll play 1 song in full at the keg and probably like play some others over the speakers, just like while everyone's chilling or something, I guess. But yeah, but for the actual process, me and Connor used like all of our time. Like as soon as we knew what we wanted to do, we had the advantage of knowing what we wanted to do really early on. So we got started actually last semester. We recorded everything in the fall. Spring was all post-production, mixing, mastering, picking what's going to go on it, what's going on the release, what artists are being featured, what songs are being featured, then mixing, mastering, and just adding in critiques from colleagues, from our professors, just factoring every single step into the process that we could. That was all for the spring semester. So it's definitely a long process. So like to be completely done with it is like, feels like giant, weight lifted off the shoulders since we've been working on this for so long. So I'm really happy for everyone to hear it. It's definitely going to be a good variety. So I think there might be a little bit of something for, I don't want to say a little bit of something for everyone because that covers a lot of ground, but it's 5 songs and they're all very different. So there should be you know, one song or so that multiple people would like. But yeah, so it's a big variety. Things that I've learned. SD cards are the devil. The second you get your recording onto an SD card, put it on an actual hard drive, because SD cards can just fall apart and destroyed, and they can malfunction. And just put it on a lacy hard drive, because those are the best. So basically have multiple backups of every single file, which you know is kind of common sense, if we're being honest. That's on me. But yeah, and I mean, another tip, this isn't something that I learned, this is just something that we did and definitely helped. Like I mentioned, get started as soon as possible. Like if you for sure know what you want to do and you and your partner know for sure what you want to do, start like ASAP, as soon as you can, because it allows you time to work on the details, things you don't like, things you do like, factoring critiques from everybody. That extra time is super important, so factoring that in is crucial. That's pretty much it. It's been, like I said, we've been working on this forever. It feels like. So to finally have it out, it's gonna be really cool. Excited to hear what everyone thinks of it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Peace.